After tucking the twins into their cozy bedroom, Sophia and Emily settled into the warm, candle-lit living room, surrounded by plush furniture and vibrant artwork. They sipped steaming hot coffee, rich with the aroma of freshly ground beans, and savored the sweetness of freshly baked cookies, still warm from the oven. As they spent the next hour reminiscing about old times, sharing stories, and giggling over inside jokes, the soft hum of the twins' playful chatter and the occasional burst of laughter from the next room created a comforting background noise. Emily asked, "So, what was it like being a CEO? I can't even imagine you in a suit and tie." Sophia laughed. "It was a challenge, but I loved it. I learned so much and met incredible people. But I have to say, being a mom is my favorite job title still." Emily nodded enthusiastically. "I know exactly what you mean. Being a mom is the best thing that would ever happen to a woman." As the night wore on, the conversation turned to more serious topics. Sophia confided in Emily about her struggles with anxiety and depression after giving birth to her children. It was during the postpartum phase. Emily listened attentively, offering words of encouragement and support. So Sophia wanted to know more about her friend's love life. She leaned in, her eyes sparkling with curiosity, her voice barely above a whisper. "So, Emily, spill the tea. Are you seeing someone special? You know I've been dying to know." Emily blushed, her cheeks flushing a deep pink, her eyes sparkling with a hint of mischief. "Well, Sophia, I might be seeing someone, but it's still very hush-hush. I don't want to jinx it just yet." Sophia squealed, her voice rising in excitement, her hands clasped together in anticipation. "Oh, girl, tell me everything. What's his name? What does he do? Is he hot? Does he make you laugh? Does he love dogs?" Emily giggled, her laughter tinkling like a bell, her eyes shining with amusement. Okay. His name is Aaron, and he's a writer. He's actually quite handsome, with dreamy brown eyes and a charming smile. And yes, he's hilarious. He makes me laugh so hard I snort my coffee out my nose." Sophia's eyes widened with excitement, her mind racing with images of Emily and Aaron together. "A writer? How romantic. Does he write poetry about you? Does he have a British accent?" Emily playfully rolled her eyes, her hair bouncing with the movement. "No, not yet, but I'm working on it. Seriously though, he's really sweet and thoughtful. We met at a bookstore, and we've been inseparable ever since. And no British accent, but he does have an adorable little scar above his left eyebrow from a childhood accident." Sophia sighed, her voice filled with longing, her heart melting at the thought of Emily's new love. "That sounds so adorable. I'm thrilled for you, Emily. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and I can't wait to meet him." "When do I get to meet this Aaron of a dude?" Emily grinned mischievously, her eyes sparkling with fun. "Soon, my friend, soon. I'll invite him over for dinner, and we'll see if he passes the Sophia test. But don't worry, I'll make sure to warn him about your infamous interrogation skills." Sophia laughed, her mind already racing with ideas for a fun and playful interrogation. Oh, I can't wait. I'll make sure to bring my A game and grill him with all the important questions, like his favorite book and his stance on chocolate versus vanilla ice cream. And don't worry, I'll be gentle. Until he proves himself worthy of my favorite person in the world, that is. Emily wanted to ask Sophia about her love life, but she hesitated, unsure if it would bring up painful memories. Sophia's last relation answer had ended badly with a huge betrayal. and Emily didn't want to stir up any lingering emotions. But her curiosity got the better of her, and she decided to take a chance. "Hey, Sophia, can I ask you something?" Emily said, her voice gentle. Sophia looked up from her coffee, her expression curious. "What's up, Emily?" "Tell me what's bothering you." Emily took a deep breath before diving in. "I was wondering, are you seeing anyone special right now?" Sophia's expression turned dismissive, her lips curling into a smirk. She rolled her eyes and shrugged, her shoulders rising as a playful gesture. "Men, please. I've got enough on my plate with the twins, my paintings, running the company, and also with Key Venture Enterprise. I need to bang a huge deal with them." Emily nodded understandingly, her head bobbing up and down. "I get it, girl. You've been through a lot." She leaned in closer, her voice dropping to a whisper. "But don't you ever get lonely?" Sophia chuckled, her laughter low and husky. She leaned back in her chair, her eyes sparkling with amusement. "Lonely? Me? Never. I've got my babies, my business, and my books. What more could a girl need?" She gestured widely with her hands, her diamond bracelets glinting in the light. Emily grinned, her eyes sparkling with amusement. "Well, I think you need a little romance in your life, Sophia. You deserve it." She wiggled her eyebrows suggestively, her voice playful. Sophia raised an eyebrow, her expression skeptical. "Romance? Me? I don't think so." She snorted, her expression dismissive, as she crossed her legs, leaning on the couch further. "I'm not exactly the romantic type, Emily." Emily leaned in closer, her voice dropping to a whisper. "That's because you haven't met the right guy yet, Sophia. Trust me, when you do, you'll know it." She winked, her eyelashes fluttering playfully. Sophia snorted again, her expression unimpressed. But a hint of a smile played on her lips, and her eyes sparkled with a hint of mischief. "Well, speaking of guys, there is someone at work who's been giving me signals." Emily's eyes widened with excitement, her voice rising. "Would spill the sea. Who is it?" She leaned in closer, her face inches from Sophia's. Sophia grinned, her eyes sparkling with mischief as she chuckled a little. "My PA Leo." She leaned in closer, her voice dropping to a whisper. "He's been giving me the green light, but he hasn't confessed his feelings yet." Emily's eyes sparkled with excitement, her voice barely above a whisper. "That's so juicy. Tell me more." She leaned in closer, her face inches from Sophia's. Sophia leaned in further, her voice dropping to a whisper. "Well, we were supposed to sign a business deal and become partners with Key Venture Enterprise, but his flight was cancelled due to some issues he needed to resolve. He'll be coming here soon, though." She raised an eyebrow, her expression playful. Emily's eyes sparkled with excitement, her voice rising. "And you're not interested in him at all?" She leaned in closer, her face inches from Sophia's. Sophia shrugged, her expression nonchalant. "I mean, he's a great guy and all, but I'm not looking for anything romantic right now." She gestured widely with her hands, her diamond bracelets glinting in the light. "Besides, he's my PA. It's a no-go area for me. I'm his boss." Emily nodded understandingly, but her eyes still sparkled with intrigue. "That doesn't matter at all, babes. But well, I think you should keep an open mind, Sophia. You never know what might happen." She trailed off, her voice playfully tickling her. Sophia chuckled, her laughter low and husky. "Don't worry, Emily. I'll keep you updated on all the juicy details." She winked, her eyelashes fluttering playfully, her grin still placid on her face. Emily grinned, her eyes sparkling with amusement. "I'm counting on it, Sophia. Now let's get back to the important stuff, like gossiping about Aaron." She wiggled her eyebrows suggestively, her voice playful. After the talk, Sophia headed to her room, feeling grateful for her friendship with Emily. She closed the door behind her and took a deep breath, letting out a contented sigh. She walked over to her bed and flopped down, sinking into the plush pillows. For a while, she simply lay there, her mind wandering over the events of the day. She thought about her reunion with Emily, the twins' antics, and the conversation they'd shared. She smiled to herself, feeling happy and at peace. After a while, Sophia got up and began to get ready for bed. She started by drawing a warm bath, adding some calming essential oils to the water. As the tub filled, she lit some candles and put on some soft music. She sank into the bath, feeling the tension melt away from her muscles. After her bath, Sophia got into the shower and began to sing along to her favorite songs. She loved singing in the shower, and it always lifted her mood. But tonight, she was feeling extra playful. She started belting out her favorite tunes, complete with dramatic arm gestures and over-the-top vocals. She was so into it that she didn't even notice when she started singing the wrong lyrics. "I will survive, hey, hey. I'll survive on pizza and wine, and Netflix and chocolate, and my comfy bed." She sang completely off-key. She was so caught up in her performance that she didn't even realize that the water started getting cold. She was too busy rocking out to her favorite power ballads. Finally, she finished her shower and got out, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. She wrapped herself in a towel and started drying off, still humming the tune she'd been singing. As she was finishing up her night skincare routine, her phone rang. She picked it up, seeing Leo's name on the screen. Sophia wondered why he was calling her at this time of the night.